Hello and welcome to T Money Talks. In this week's episode, T Money's going to talk about their very busy week that they had and some very exciting things. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Hello, and welcome to T Money Talks. Welcome back to my returning listeners, my guests, whatever you may like to be. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. Let's just cut to the chase. Let's cut to the to the beginning. I am sorry. Yes, hello. As you heard in the introduction, I have had a busy week. I am tired. I also had work today, and I should have did the podcast yesterday on Saturday night when I didn't have work. However, I didn't because I was working on other stuff. That will be to be discussed on this episode because it has been a very busy week for me. I have been working, I have been filming, I have been just thinking of ideas, contents, just doing stuff for my music. I've been very busy this week because I have finally announced, if you follow Now or Never _band on any social media, which is my music account for Now or Never, I have announced I am redoing my song Oranges. It is called Oranges Revisited. Why is it revisited, you may ask? Well, it's because Oranges, it was a really good song. When I wrote it, it was just a great fun little jazzy song. However, though, the song I released, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad. It's good, but it could have been so much better if I would have spent time if I would have just spent a lot of time and put some real energy and effort into the song, that it could have been what the song is going to be on October 14th. That's when Oranges Revisited comes out. I will put the pre-save link in the little description of this podcast, in the notes, whatever they're called, so that you may pre-save Oranges. Please pre-save Oranges. Oranges only has 2 pre-saves, and pre-saves helps with a lot of things on Spotify. When you pre-save an artist's song, it helps them get not on Spotify editorial playlists. I mean, it does if you get a million, or thousands of pre-saves, but for the most part, it does help just get the song into just any into the Spotify algorithm. The more pre-saves and the more attention your song gets, the better chances it has of Spotify just putting it on someone's radio or someone's playlist, stuff like that. So please, please, please pre-save Oranges. Tell your friends to pre-save Oranges. Tell your family to pre-save Oranges. Just tell the world to pre-save Oranges Revisited by Now or Never, coming out on October 14th. And that's what I have been working on. I have been very busy working on that. That's what the Orange Head has been about. I finally have been able to explain to my followers, my fans, what the Orange Head is about. It is for the music video for Oranges Revisited. It's the star of the music video, and I'm very excited. I have spent this weekend putting some of the music video together because we've been filming. We've been filming for the past few weeks, maybe I want to say 2 weeks. We were hoping to finish filming on Saturday. However, we did not have enough sunlight, so the sun beat us, so we weren't able to finish the music video. But it's okay because we only have one scene left to film, which is amazing. That helps reduce a lot of my stress. However, though, it's a busy month of October for T Money. Yes, it is. On top of releasing a new song and doing all this stuff, all the promoting that comes with that in October, I also have something else very exciting that I think I will talk about after I finish talking about Oranges, only because Oranges, that's the main thing I've been doing this entire week. Every day on Mondays, I of course course, edit my podcast episodes. But other than Monday, every day I've been making a TikTok to promote Oranges Revisited, to get people to pre-save it. And I haven't posted them all, of course, because I like to record them ahead of time so that I don't have to stress out, because I'm all about reducing the stress for T-Money. I want to be able to do my craft, do my job, promote my music without stressing myself out with overwork, without overworking myself, without doing any of all of that stuff. And I've been doing a really great job. I am very proud of myself for getting so much content and just so much of the music video already filmed and edited, because like the last one I did, it was stressful to the end, because it was just a rough time with Cliche. But also it was the first time filming a music video, and now that like I know what I'm getting into, it's a bit easier. Also, just the music video for Oranges itself is just so easy and just so fun that it's just so much fun that it makes it easy to film, so it makes sense for the process of filming to go so smoothly, because it's a great concept, it's a great song, it just flows so naturally. And yeah, that's what Oranges Revisited has been taking up my entire week, because I've just been getting ready to, because I announced it this week. I'm sorry. Yeah, I announced it on Wednesday, because I like to do my announcements on Wednesdays, because Wednesdays, that it's the same reason why not the same reason why I drop T-Money Talks. Never mind. I like to announce my music related things on Wednesdays, because it's the middle of the week. It's the day where everyone's like, we're almost to Friday. Yay! So it's like, I want to give you a little something to help push you along to Friday, so it's like you have something to look forward to. So that's why I like to announce my music's on stuff on Wednesdays. I was gonna say Tuesdays. I'm tired, but anyways, I've been working a lot on thinking of just wait, because the thing with Oranges Revisited, Revisited is with this song, I want to promote it completely differently from how I've been promoting my last songs. By that I mean I'm talking about the promo videos I make for it. I'm looking at the way other artists on TikTok promote their songs and the way their videos are engaging. I'm looking at other people's videos and other bands and artists, the way they promote themselves, and I'm kind of taking notes and taking a little bit of everything, and I'm kind of trying to find my way so that I could better engage with my fans and bring new fans in at the same time. So with Oranges, I have been thinking a lot about ways to grab a new viewer, like a new listener's attention, and it starts with the orange head I made. I'm going to be making content videos dressed as an orange, just walking around telling people to promote it, just different things like that, to help get people to stop. Like, imagine you see like an orange head, like just a person wearing an orange. Imagine Marshmallow, but he's an orange, okay? Imagine that guy. He just walks up to you, or like you're scrolling on TikTok and that's the first thing you see, and this person is just like either running or like just walking towards you, and then tells you to pre-save a new song. And while this orange is coming to you, you are also hearing the song in the background. So it's not like you don't even know if it's a good song or not. It's it's gonna be a good song. And because there's an orange running at you, it's intriguing enough to get the listener to want to, hopefully pre-save. I only have 2 pre-saves right now, so I don't know how good of a job I am doing, but I know the content videos that I have are going to be good. I just have a lot of plans and ideas for Oranges Revisited, because I really loved Oranges when I first came up with the concept for the song, and I was just kind of sad when I recorded the song and it didn't live up to the potential that I knew it had. Because when Now or Never was a band and I had a drummer and a synth player and we played Oranges and I heard the jazziness of those drums, it was just so amazing and so good. It was like in that moment I was like, Oranges is a bop. Oranges is a good song. And if I would have spent the time, if I would have had the money, or or even just the connections I do now, I would have been able to make an amazing song. And because I did love Oranges so much, I decided to redo the song, which is why it's called Revisited. I didn't remaster it, I re-recorded the whole song and made it to the vision that I envisioned it when I originally thought of the idea. So I'm very excited for this song, and I just can't wait for people to listen to it. I can't wait for you guys to see the lyric video because my girlfriend's putting that together. I'm very excited about it. Also, this music video, it's just so I like the music video itself. It's the best music video that I have made, and I just know it's gonna really help promote the song and get people excited and get people listening to the song. So I just can't wait for Oranges Revisited to come out on October 14th. You can pre-save it with the pre-save link in the little notes or the description, whatever it is called. But that is the exciting news number 1. Exciting news number 2. Now this news is going to be a T Money Talks exclusive news because I'm not too sure. I probably haven't if I haven't gotten the time and everything, but I probably haven't announced this yet. But on October 29th, Now or Never is going to be playing a show. I am finally going to play a show after I don't know how many years, because it's been quite some time since the last, the last show I think I played was in like 2017, and it was at a venue in Riverside. And now on October 29th, I'm playing at a venue in San Diego. I am so excited. Thanks to a TikTok friend, TikTok mutual who lives out in San Diego. He's doing a show. He kind of wants to make a little festival out of it, hopefully. But he invited me. He asked me if I wanted to perform, and I thank him so much because I was like, well, not immediately did I say yes, even though I wanted to. I had to really think about it because I had exactly 1 month to prepare. I have less than a month now because we're already in October, but I had at the time when he had messaged me early in the week, I had a month to prepare. And the thing is, the reason why Now or Never, the reason why I haven't played any shows is because I want to have a band. I don't want to just go up with my acoustic guitar and play an acoustic set. To me, I have grown past that. I want to have a live band behind me or playing to a backing track. And so that's what I had decided. I decided to say yes to the show and that I'm going to be playing to a backing track because I want people to hear my songs the way they sound on streaming services pretty much. I want people to know what the drums sound like, what the guitar, what the bass sound like, or what the harmonies, what the synth, with all the other instruments I have in the songs. I want the audience to hear. I want to be able to play as if I am a live band, but it's just me and then my backing tracks, it's still going to be just as fun, but it's also just going to be so much better because it'll be the first time I play to backing tracks. I have never done that before, and because I have never done that before, that's why it took me a couple of days before I told my friend yes, was because in order to play backing tracks, I ended up spending a day learning how to make them and all the equipment that you need. I needed to spend basically $150 to get all the equipment I would need in order to have backing tracks during a live performance. And I was like, $150, that's not bad. So I was like, okay, I can do it. So I was on board with paying for the gear because I could afford it. I got a good check from work. But my other question then turned into, well, how do I make backing tracks? And then that's when I spent some time watching some YouTube videos. Found out it's honestly not that hard, but we will find out later on because I have to now, that's why I'm so stressed, is because I now have to make backing tracks and then practice the backing tracks and make sure everything sounds good before I even get to the performance. So I gotta practice, I gotta make backing tracks, I gotta test things, all while promoting a new song. And this is the best part with the show, I will absolutely be promoting oranges. It'll be on my set list, and so that's the one bright side about having the concert. The only downside is that it's going to be a very busy month for T Money, but it will definitely be worth it because I am so excited to play live again. I have been itching to play live. I know I will be extremely nervous because this will be basically my first show back in a really long time. So I definitely need to practice a whole lot of things. I need to make backing tracks. So I have a busy couple of weeks ahead of me. I just have a busy month ahead of me. But if I'm being honest, once I finish editing the music video, I won't have to stress about that anymore. Once I finish the backing tracks, because honestly, I think what's going to take me, and I'm hoping it doesn't even take me that long, but it's probably going to give me the most trouble, is making the backing tracks themselves, with adding a click track, cues, all that stuff. That's probably going to be the hardest part, but I know it shouldn't be too hard since I already have all the stems and everything I need for the backing track. So I'm hoping I could just I can mix them on my desktop, export them, and throw them into Ableton and start making my backing tracks on my laptop, because I think the easiest way for me to do it will be to do it on my MacBook, because I watched a video and I've seen several people make backing tracks on Ableton. They also use their MacBook to play the backing tracks for their sets. However, I won't do that. I mean, I'll probably bring it just in case, but I'll most likely be playing all of my songs through my phone or through my iPad for the backing tracks. So in order to not stress myself out, I'm taking it one step at a time. So the first step is creating the backing tracks. Then after I finish creating the backing tracks, I gotta figure out, I do have to figure out and also test to make sure it sounds good and everything is coming out the way it should. So when I do when I do play live, I don't have any mishaps or malfunctions or anything like that, So we're hoping I have to hope for a smooth ride while also learning how to do something I've never done before, basically in a month. It's gonna be stressful, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. And when this becomes successful, because I know no matter what, because this is my first time, this will be my first time making backing tracks, playing to backing tracks. I know there's going to be many hiccups along this road, along this journey, but I know it's going to be successful, even though I'm sure I'm probably gonna have a little mess up on stage or something, or probably while making the stuff. It's okay because it's my first time, but if it's not too bad, then it will be the greatest show, because I will be ready to come back to performing, and I will go back because if it works out, then I'll invest more into backing tracks and the other equipment that I need, so that I could start booking myself at just places to perform, because there's a couple of places I know of around my house that I could play at. And not only that, but now when other bands or other TikTok mutuals reach out to me, or even the connections I know I'll make when I'm playing the concert out in San Diego, when they ask me, oh, hey, do you want to play a show with me? I can be like, oh, yes, I would love to play a show with you. And then I don't have to worry about playing an acoustic set. I'll be playing a live band set, or I'll be playing to backing tracks, to make it sound like I'm a band. Unless it is, of course, an acoustic type of vibe. Then I'll play acoustically. But if I don't have to, I'm playing to backing tracks from now on, because I need to feel more. I need to have more than just me and my guitar. I need to have other people, and I know by playing more live shows and playing to backing tracks, I will eventually befriend and meet my future bassist and drummer, and maybe even synth player. Who's to know what's to come? But I do know that playing this show on October 29th is a very good opportunity and can potentially open a lot of doors for me, or at least get me a lot of connections with other musicians around the San Diego area, and potentially even get to play with them. And I know it'll be kind of weird when playing with bands when I'm a solo artist playing to backing track, but I still sound like a band, you know? So it's like, would it be strange? Would it? I don't think so. So put me on your shows, because once all my equipment gets here, I am ready to go. Because, oh yes, I had to get in-ears, and I got some in-ears, and these things, I listened to Oranges through them, and the sound, the way, I was just blown away. I was just blown away because, first of all, the headphones themselves were very comfortable, but the way that it blocked out the sound, because one complaint that I did read was that they don't really block out all the sound, but I feel like those people are either not using the right size for the earbud or what, because for me, I was basically hearing myself chew and drink and talk. And so I was like, I think this is going to be more than I need for my live performances. So I'm very excited to get that going. But the rest of my gear, the other stuff I need to play the backing tracks, will get here on Tuesday. So I'm hoping, I'm probably on Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll start working on the backing tracks, because I may be busy tomorrow. But I mean, either way, I have to edit T Money Talks, and if I'm not busy, then I'll definitely get started on the backing tracks. But nonetheless, I I have a lot on my plate, and that's what I've been up to this week. That's what I have to do this month, and I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for listening to me ramble, because one thing that I've learned that helps with my stress is just talking all about all the things that I have to get done, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, get a planner. Sometimes seeing it just helps you like feel not stressed, and I understand. Like, yeah, when I do write it down, it does help me to be like, okay, I don't have to stress out, because look, this is how it is. But even though it is also written down, it still tends to stress me out when more and more just keeps getting added on, because I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought in that one. But yeah, the more that just gets piled on, it just causes me to think like, no, I just think about it. I just think about it until I get everything done, even though I know it's not a lot that I gotta get done. It's just, well, actually, no, it's just that I need a break. I just need some time to rest and relax. And because I have so much to do, it's kind of hard for me to find time to rest and relax. So I'm going to try to hopefully spend this week finding time to rest, finding time to relax. I'm going to try to do a little bit of some work and some rest, try not to overwork myself. Because I think after this week, as long as I get the backing tracks made and like have them like ready to play, like through, like I'll test them through my amps and stuff. As long as I get that done by the end of this week, I will be golden. I will be good, because then that means I could spend the rest of the time practicing for my show. Because although I'm stressed out because I'm like, I need time to practice, it's like, honestly, once I have the backing tracks, I could practice every day, all the time, no matter what I'm doing. Even if I have work, even if I have plans, it's a 30-minute set. I could find 30 minutes every day of my day to practice, and I will. And so practice-wise, I'm not stressed out about. The only thing I know I probably will have to get to do is remember lyrics. Although I know a lot of people are playing to like play with iPads that show their lyrics, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I can be that artist. I for now like to keep remembering my lyrics, and I know I can. So we'll see. Well, No, yeah. Well, anyways, I'm just thinking about my set list and I'm like, oh man, do I know all the lyrics to all my songs? Well, thankfully, I'm of course gonna play all the songs I've released recently. So, like Cliche, Train Stuff, Oranges, Revisited, those are gonna get played. And then some stuff from my EP that I'm working on and just some other songs. So, I should be good on memorization. I should pretty much have all my lyrics memorized. That's not something I'm too stressed about. It's more so the music video and the backing tracks that has me stressed out right now, because the music video has one scene. We have one final scene left to film, and until that scene is filmed, I can't complete the music video. I can only keep perfecting what I have already started, and that sucks. So that's a little stressful, but that's okay because I know it's going to get done probably by this week too, or if not next week, so I'm not too stressed about that. And I know my backing tracks will get done. My backing tracks will be taking priority, so those will be done this week. That's something T Money will not let pass. I have to get my backing tracks done before before the next Sunday, because I just gotta get that done. Gotta stop practicing. And I don't know when well, actually, I do know when I'm gonna announce that I'm playing a show on October 9th, when my friend tells me the show times, my set time, all that's, and who else is playing. When I get all the information for the show, is what I should say. When I get all the information for the show, that is when I'm going to announce it, because I also don't want to just be like, I'm playing a show October 29th in San Diego, everyone take the day off work, get ready, prepare, and then it end up something happening and it like falls through, It's like, I don't want to do that, but also it's on a Saturday, so most people won't be working anyways. But yeah, anyways, once I get this show info, then I will announce it. But until then, this is T Money Talks exclusive Now or Never music news. It pays to be a listener. Yeah, so that's been my week. I do feel a lot better. I will say I was getting a bit frustrated and stressed out right before doing this podcast, but I knew that after I had it done that I would feel better, because I knew all I needed to do was talk about what's been stressing me out and talk about what I have to do in order to stop the stress from happening. And so I feel good. I feel better again. I feel ready to rest my head and start the day tomorrow. And yeah, I'm just going to try to take it easy this week while also getting things done. It's going to be, it might be like one day at work, or like half day work and then the rest, one of those type of vibes. That's what I'm going to be doing this week, because I got to get stuff done. But that's my very exciting news. I'm very excited to play live again, and I'm so excited to try playing to backing tracks. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. So that's all I have to say. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope you all enjoy listening again. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are ready for spooky season. Aw, man, oh, dang. That sucks. I always want to do spooky episodes for T Money Talks during the month of October, but I've been so busy this week that I didn't get the time to record a spooky podcast episode. But hopefully next week's podcast episode will be a spooky themed T Money Talks episode, because after all, it is October and we are in the spooky season. So get ready for some spooky themed episodes. Who knows what's to come? Maybe I'll carve another pumpkin on this podcast, or maybe I'll go through a cornfield. Who knows what I'll be doing? But either way, you'll find out if you stay listening to T Money Talks. Anyways, until next time, guys, this is T Money saying live your life, because you are the only one who gets it. All right, bye.